What's up, everybody? It's your man, Big Smoot.
It's your boy, AJ.
And we're back again with another episode of
Shoot the motherfucking three, man. How y'all doing? And we got Neek in the building. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, right. I ain't want to cuss at the beginning, you know. It's a lady in present, you know.
I'm a real. First of all, I'm a whole gang member, nigga. Okay, I hate niggas like that. Good morning, beautiful ass niggas. Like, bruh,
Good morning,
what's good, gang?
queen.
Niggas be mad. I'm like, what's good, gang? Like, what?
Hey, it's whatever.
Are y'all good morning texters? Like, do y'all wake up and be like, good morning? Like, to the people, good morning text messages?
I'm not no kind of texter, really.
But
I listen, if I'm talking to a girl, yeah, I'll hit her with the good morning text, you know. But then once in a while, I'll start to be like, I'm tired of sending in good morning texts. Because that shit get old.
Because motherfuckers be tired of getting them.
Yeah.
Nigga text me good morning every day. Good night. Like, what?
The thing is, I first off, getting a text for me is just terrible. I'm just not that great of a texter in general. I don't want to text you. Like, if we want to have a conversation where it's a back and forth enough, call me. Like, call me real quick. Let's have this conversation and we can end this conversation. Like,
I'm a FaceTimer.
Bro.
Like, FaceTime you any time of day type of shit. Like, 3 o'clock in the morning. What you doing? Like, what else is people doing at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I'm
motherfucker better be in bed. I'm just checking.
I'm knocked out right now.
Just checking. I call people any time of day, and I'm annoyingly a morning person. But like when it comes to correspondence, I got bitches right now waiting for a text back. If you watch this, bitch, I'm still not gonna text you when I leave.
Still not
you better call me if you really need something. You better call me if you really need something. I feel like people call.
If you really need something, I feel like if I need the answer, I'm just going to call you.
Yeah,
I'm the worst person where I'll send you a text and be like, "Fuck it, I don't feel like waiting," and I'm gonna call you after I sent the text. I'll be like,
"What you doing? You see me text you?"
Yeah,
like,
you see, I asked you that question. Can you ask me now? Tell me the answer now. I don't even want to wait.
Yeah, I don't care.
But every week I ask this question. You gotta check on the ones that's smiling, just the ones that's not smiling. How was your week?
Well, what's today?
Monday, yeah. So
nigga, this is the beginning of the week. First of all,
can
my week start?
Last
week was hectic for me, and I don't even know what. Like, it felt like a blur. Like, I feel exhausted from last week, bruh, and just like the weekend alone. But, bruh, I had a mouse.
Oh, see the video. Let me tell you.
Jesus,
you were me on camera. When I tell you I had a mouse once, I called Terrell and was like, "Hey, brother. I need you to come on here. Can't do this for me. Come on. Because a brother man ain't doing that shit.
You ain't scared to go to Comic-Con, Terrell. You ain't scared of no mouse, my nigga. Get to work.
Listen.
Get to work. Because, no, I thought I was really about to. And people be saying, I be seeing people on TikTok all the time. They be like, oh, my God, I went kayaking, and then we lost the paddles in the middle of the ocean, and I just thought we're both going to die. And I called out his name, Jesus. And something happened. A yacht came and saved me. Bitch, I was calling Jesus. I was screaming. Jesus was like,
go ahead and handle that, Bill.
Where you been?
You got all you know tested trials. This is it.
Bro, I was praying for everything, bro. And I was not even praying for myself at some point. I said, Jesus, Lord, make the broom strong.
Yo, nah, what had me rolling was the fact that she had a whole shovel. I'm like, she got the shovel too?
Bruh.
Hey,
and that wasn't long enough.
Listen, I don't blame you. Especially when I seen the little motherfucker move too. I was like, oh.
God, he was wiggling. He was looking me in the eye the whole time. I never had such serious eye contact with anything.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. People can call me a punk or whatever. But when it comes to mics, I don't do that shit. Especially now. Because listen, when that little motherfucker started moving in the video, bro.
I had a heart attack.
I would have dropped everything and left.
I would have been like,
I would have dropped everything, bro.
Somebody on TikTok talking about I would have died. I said, bitch, I posted this TikTok from the grave. What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? I did die, and I documented it. Because I said, if this, white people love telling you, landlords talk about, they're more scared than you. You don't know me.
Right.
You brother man, I am sitting on my couch.
I have been in some terrifying, deadly situations. A nigga has never scared me like that. Literally, you could pull a gun out right now, and is you gonna bust it, bitch? Because if you don't, we're about to fight. Like, what the fuck you talking? The mouse? The mouse is like, bitch, I'll get off this pad right now.
Bro, when I tell you that mouse did the irky jerk when it still stuck to them, I'm gonna think you jumping off that motherfucker, even though you the missing.
I told you, bro, I would have dropped everything and left.
I'm a move.
But then, what had me rolling though, like, was when she was talking about how people would be like, oh, you know, it's inhumane to leave him on the trap and you should put him out of his misery and stuff like that. Like, listen, man, they got this little white girl at my job who was talking about the same shit. Like, so they had like caught the mice on the little on the sticky trap. Yeah. And she talking about, oh my gosh, somebody should do something, like they're gonna suffer. I'm like, why do you give a fuck? They're mice.
Bro,
like,
if you tell a bitch, if a bitch tell me she gonna take a mice off a sticky, bitch, I will put you on a sticky trap, bitch. You better quit playing with me and let you die there. I do not care. I do not care. Real. Why is he in my house? First of all, I live in Uptown. I live in Uptown, a block off the lake. I pay enough money to not have you in this bitch. You gonna have to work up.
Well, man, I pay, even if I pay $200, I pay it. You don't. Get out.
Shit.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out, boy.
Bruh, no. Nah, we ain't got no food stamps for you.
So I understand. You had a traumatic experience over the week.
Bruh, I've had some fucked up shit like that happen before. I've had a bat in my room before.
You had a fucking bat?
Hey, I had to get rabies shots.
No, listen.
Bruh, with the cancer patients. I was sitting next to people about to die.
What? I experienced a bad situation. Lived over north. My dad, first off, I understand why I am the way I am. My mom said, there's a bat in here. My dad shut the door. My nigga didn't run out the room. And then shut the door on her. And then my mom had to get the neighbor, the little neighborhood man that everybody knows just walk up and down the block all day. She was like, hey, I'll pay you this. I need you to come kill this bat. Yeah. Folks really came in and really killed the bat.
Yeah, I would have been single.
Shit.
Hey, when I tell you, let Shay say that shit. It's a bat in here. I said, Shay, go fight that motherfucker. I ain't taking my ass out there. I'm sorry. Like,
shit, I don't blame you. I saw a motherfucking raccoon out there the other day, nigga. I was taking out the trash. Dropped the trash and took off.
And them motherfuckers stand up on their back.
Right. I'm not fucking with him.
Well, they got thumbs. I don't trust them.
Right.
Like, you hit, nigga? Like a regular person?
Oh, man. So, how was your week, brother?
Shit. My shit was cool, bro. Just getting back to life. It was, I was busy that 1 week, bro, so it was nice to just get back to just regular shit.
Regular life again?
Like, right, bro, because, I don't know, bro, yeah, like, that busy shit is...
It's a lot.
It's a lot, bro. The whole film shit, I'm starting to see that it takes a lot to really do this shit. And a lot of fucking patience with people.
Literally.
No, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Mr. Hondro. You gotta be real patient with that nigga, man. But yeah. But other than that, bro, shit's been good, bro. I just continuing to grow. And getting this money. Shit. Health and wealth. That's all it's about.
That's the main priority of life. My week was cool. Let me tell you. My week was cool. I ain't do nothing too special. Regular shit. But I seen this thing. You know when you go on TikTok and you go down a rabbit hole?
Yes. Me on TikTok all the fucking time because my ADD got my ass in a chokehold.
Man, let me tell you. Found out. Unknown rap beefs. Y'all know Jay-Z and Lil Wayne had like a whole beef?
Yeah.
Replied to each other on songs, all types of shit.
Yeah.
Had no fucking clue. No idea.
Yeah, like, the line, what was it? Talking about baby's money. I got your baby's money.
Yeah, because on Watch the Throne, he said, you got more, he was like, my wife got more money than you. You got baby money.
Yeah.
And that's what his, like, response to
and he said, like, what he said, like, kidnap your bitch and get that, how much you love your lady money. Yeah. Yeah, them niggas was dissing each other for what, like 4 or 5? No, like 4 or 6 songs.
Bro, I love a good rap beef.
Hell yeah.
And the thing is, when it's real quiet, like that's the thing. Like when it's a real quiet rap beef, that it's like
that's because they're an older generation. They not Twitter fingers.
Yeah, you're right.
Not the same generation. I'm good.
Because it started with, I ain't gonna lie. It started with Birdman saying in an interview, he said Lil Wayne is first off number 1 in the rap game. And he was like, he has the most money in the rap game. The rest of that shit don't matter. Anything else you say don't matter. He has the most money and he has the most hits. he's the best.
I can't speak on the money part, but I think that if you're gonna be a rapper, you should just think you're better than everybody, anyways.
I agree.
I don't know why that's an argument. Every time I hear that, they be like, "I'm the biggest." Yeah, bitch. Everybody should be the big. You gotta think big, bitch. You gotta think big.
Nobody's gonna give you the crown unless you say.
If you don't think you the best, nobody is gonna think that. Flomilli thinks she's the thickest bitch in the room. I think she's the thickest bitch in the room too. Have you seen her?
Do you like her new teeth?
I like good teeth. I don't know. I don't feel like there was nothing. They cool. They cool. Something's been a little off with her lately, and I don't know what it is, but I know that she's so young. She's figuring it out. She's fun though. She make fun girl music. She made me just want to like be young. I love that about her. Like the City Girls, I love the City Girls. Flomilli is just different. She's definitely in her own lane. Her last album, not this recent one dropped. Last album,
bang,
fucking fire. It's such a good album consistently. Every song I could play it through.
I'm gonna have to listen to
the bitch has bars. She's so clean with it. And you can just tell she started so young. When you start your craft so young, you just she got to figure it out. And then being influenced by social media too, that's already a one up on like Beyonce and them. If they was born in the current generation, in Instagram generation, they would be so different. Beyonce has an amazing team who is utilizing social media the right way. So she has teams, all these fucking ideas. Her writers are amazing. It is why she works so well. And then she's been in the game so long. She got good range. You know, she's just consistent.
She understands.
The new bitches, the new young bitches, eat them up. Eat them up. Eat them up. I love it.
I love it too. I love them. What was you about to say, Smoot?
I was going to say, what are, some projects right now or, some artists that you would recommend right now?
Right now, I really like Pap Chanel, Pretty and Paid. I fuck with her album heavy. Kentheman. Okay, let me just tell you. I really like to think that if you fuck with Kentheman, it's because you know me. Okay? Because before bitches was on with Kentheman, I was sending that bitch music. Okay? She need to pay me. A matter of fact, cut my check, sis. Cut my check and I fuck with you. But Kentheman's all of her shit. She's so fucking hard. And it's my favorite thing. Niggas be putting me on the aux cord when I'm in the car because I be in niggas' car sometimes, you know. And so like a nigga put me on the aux cord. One thing about me, most of my shit is female rap.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Every time a nigga put me on the aux cord and I get to playing Kentheman, niggas be like, who the fuck is this? Kentheman beats crazy, bars crazy, just like I don't even want to compare her to nobody. She in her own lane. You in your own lane, sis. I fuck with it. She's so fire. So I would definitely go those two. Flomilli shit is usually consistent. I'm a motherfucking city girl. Meg is obviously up there. Also, I'm listening to some. I fuck with Glorilla.
Glorilla hard.
Glorilla hard. And I hate this narrative. Okay, first of all, you anti-black ass bitches. Okay, who hate yourselves. Stop projecting. I hate that shit. I've seen so many posts about how she need a nose job. She need this done. Y'all hate black features. Y'all hate black features. And it is crazy to me. It's so heartbreaking to watch. It's black girls. Black girls saying
I can agree because they keep telling her to get a lot of things done. Like they told her to get a BBL and she's like, I'm cool.
Like you have that same nose. You contour it, bitch.
Get a BBL with what?
You contour it.
She ain't got nothing on her.
They said, get the puff. Get the.
She could get the weight up. She could do all that shit, but obviously she got her teeth done. That's what she wanted to do. I feel it.
I know shit. I feel that right.
To do something, it would probably be teeth. Okay, and she got the good ones. You bitches get the big ones.
Hey, and the thing is, it's funny because I seen a picture of her and I literally was like, damn, she just looked like money. Like I don't think there's any more improvement she need. Like
she look happy,
bro. She look like money. I think she's shit.
She look happy, and the bitch is hard. She's hard. I've been playing. She's been Jim Bay for me lately. Glorilla just give me 205 with the band. Okay, I was walking like Viola Davis the other day, but 205 with the band with Glorilla on.
I see you with the 205 with the band. So you had the F and F on the background.
Niggas be skipping like that. I had West Side Baby.
Okay.
Yes, she's fire.
I think she's hard as fuck. I gotta agree.
Even if you don't like how she looks, it doesn't matter. Go listen to her shit. Heavy on the Rico Nasty too. We love an alternative black girl. I love an alternative black girl. She's hard as fuck.
I love her. I love her song that she has with
his certain songs for me with her.
Duke Deuce. That song she has with Duke Deuce on his album.
Is it new?
It's called I think Turn the Fuck Up. Honestly, I think it's the name of the song. I honestly don't know.
Any of her old shit. I can definitely go through the I forget what the album is. It's like Candy maybe
No,
one of them
Falling
fucking
Off.
shits. Falling Off.
Yeah, it's called like this. Like I ain't no falling off. Like they talk because people talk about how both of them have fell off since their biggest songs, but honestly,
no, Rico be having
them niggas both bang.
I haven't heard like a consistent album,
Yeah.
but she definitely dropped projects where I'll be like, yeah, that's fire still.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Well, I'm gonna talk about Brittney Griner, man. In this 9 years that she got sentenced,
Damn,
that shit gotta suck.
Damn, Britt.
That shit gotta suck. Brittney Griner was sentenced to 9 years, but only thing that came good out of it is that Russia's in talks with the United States in regards.
Hey,
to
boy, you done slapped the fuck out your knuckle on that damn thing.
No, I slapped my fingernail.
Are they actually gonna swap?
It's just they're in talks. I don't really. I expect that they will.
Don't we got like 2 other motherfuckers over there?
We there's a teacher over there, a teacher that's over there just as well. That's been.
There used to be another athlete over there too.
Yeah, there's like hella basketball players.
Yeah, niggas ain't getting. Why her? But I say free her because you fine. But like, why her? Why her? Because like whatever she got, I want it.
The thing is, you know why her? Because in the United States, if you're a public figure in which people know you, they have to do something. Because she's probably top 3 in the WNBA, and that's a big impact. Where she's on a team and she's the best player on that team, so it's a standout that she's not there. You know what I mean? And also, she's a 7-foot woman.
Russia is probably getting such a good laugh out of this.
Russia! It was
tackling.
It was strategic as shit.
Listen, I'm somebody. Like, what? I'm somebody that never wants to go to jail ever in their life.
Ever.
But if I had to go to jail in another country, let it be Canada.
Be Sweden for me.
Like,
Sweden. It's Sweden. Like, yes, go ahead and look it up. It's like a Netflix show. What is it? Like World's Worst Prisons or like just like World's Prisons, like all over they go to Sweden. Them motherfuckers is living better than me. Motherfuckers, I said, no way, I need to go commit a crime.
Matter of fact.
Like, how did they leave and go to work.
Hell no.
And that's
from prison.
Yeah, so there ain't no workhouse.
On the door. Okay, there's literally a Amsterdam fucking, do y'all watch Atlanta?
Yeah.
Remember when Paperboy went to jail in the recent season?
Well, I don't
that dumb shit. He was like, the fans was fucking with him. Okay, the recent season, there was one of the episodes, Paperboy goes to jail in like Amsterdam. Bruh. They fuck with Paperboy though. So he walk in this bitch, he like, oh, it's nice in here. Like his room by himself. He like, this is the prison? Bruh, he hear motherfuckers outside chanting in fucking Dutch or whatever they speak. Like, free Paperboy, free Paperboy. The guard's like, yeah, can we get you anything to eat? Like, bruh, prison in like Sweden or fucking Amsterdam, it's like, I'm here paying.
But see, also though, their jails aren't as bad because, first off, most drugs in those countries are like decriminalized and shit. So it's like, it'd be better. But like Russia, they deliberately hate the United States. So it's just like point blank, like
no weed.
Literally, you're a U.S. citizen?
Oh, yeah.
You're cooked.
Yeah, and you're black? You went to the most racist place? Fucking Russia and Germany are not on my list at all because one thing about me, I would also be in prison. Nobody fucking know me. I'm just a Southside ass bitch. They would leave me there, bruh. Yeah. Because some motherfucker be calling. Nobody gonna fight for me. I'm all I got. I gotta put me first. Okay, so I don't go places like that, bruh. And I just could not fucking imagine that shit, bruh. I'm looking at it and I'm like,
bro, I would.
They're so.
When they said the lady went to the U.S. Embassy, the teacher in specific. They said she went to the U.S. Embassy, and the U.S. Embassy told her, like, oh, yeah, like, bet you should go back to the United States as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Took her to the airport to fly her away. Bro, you know they, like, arrested the teacher, at the airport for trying to flee, and it's like, damn, bro. Like, you went to the United States for help, and it was like...
shit, they gave her the help, nigga. They was like, get the fuck up out of here. Right. The fuck you want us to do, nigga? We telling you, get up out of here. She said, yeah, get me up out of here, pimp.
If TikTok has taught me anything, it's like where the fuck not to go for black people.
Oh,
definitely
100%.
High on the list sounds like fucking Italy. Okay, I've been seeing ridiculous amounts of fucking TikTok racist videos about black girls in Italy and people just being blatantly racist.
You know, I heard this for black girls that's super racist is Tulum.
I went to Tulum, but I was on a resort.
Because a lot of people say Tulum is racist as shit. Like, so many black people have experiences there where they like you get pulled over by the police every fucking 3 times a day.
Oh, that's Mexico. Mexico, the fucking anywhere in Mexico. super fucking corrupt. I always tell people if you're gonna travel Mexico, because I fucking love Mexico. If you're gonna go to Tulum, everything is so far apart. So when you're going places like Tulum, you're better off just staying on an all-inclusive resort that has everything you need and just booking excursions that they come to the shit, they come
And
get
pick
you, they
and
wait
take
there
you.
like a taxi driver waited for us to be done with our excursion, and then he brought us back. Because when you go to like Airbnbs and shit, you have to think like none of that shit is really regulated. None of it is so fucking dangerous. The police are fucking corrupt as shit. It's so dangerous. You have to be able to pay your way out of everything. And if you can't speak the language, now there's a barrier. They're gonna treat you like you stupid, even though they also speak fucking English.
Literally,
And like,
they're gonna
so
act
like,
as if they don't
they're
even
just gonna,
understand.
yeah, like they're like, I don't give a fuck about you, you stupid fucking American. Give me money. Like,
literally.
yeah, bitch, you stay in your lane. Why you was out there anyways? Like,
Because that made me not want to go to Tulum. Because I wanted to go to Tulum.
No, I
so
love
bad.
Tulum. I loved it, and I went on a girls trip. Okay, there was like 5 of us. We had so much fun. We went to Dreams Resort in Tulum. Fucking amazing. There was like 6 restaurants on fucking deck, private beaches, very cute. I had a swim out room, like, and I got a good deal on it. And then like the excursions that we could book were fire as fuck. But Tulum is one of those places where it's like so much of it is rural, like it's fucking third world country. Like, what do people expect? They leave fucking luxury resorts and be like, oh my god, a roach. Like, yes, bitch, you are in a third world country. Some of them don't even got running water.
Motherfuckers here is poor
As fuck. And
hell yeah.
my fucking person who was like taking us on our tour, because we swam through the cenotes, which are like these like underwater caves, all this shit. I had the worst fucking anxiety attack.
First, I was about to say my mind wouldn't even work that way. I'm so scared of big bodies of water.
It was me. No, it was no big. So like nothing scary like sharks or anything. Like
even
it's like completely. It's all rainwater, so it's completely clear. It's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
It's beautiful, and it was beautiful after the panic attack. Okay, I thought I was gonna die.
But I would have. We were swimming in White Bear Lake, and I was sitting there.
Look, I don't do none of that underwater cave shit. Anything that I gotta like go through like a little hole or something,
bro,
I'll pass out.
I was so stressed.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get stuck.
Hyperventilating. I was so stressed out. My friend's like, it's okay. I'm like, fuck you, bitches. Yeah, I thought I could walk past some of this shit. I thought we could be able to walk to certain swimming holes, and I'll be like, I'll swim in this one. And no, he said, no, you gotta swim the whole course to get everywhere, to get to the major swimming hole. I was like, oh, I don't like that. And he was a little bitty man.
Take me to the last one.
No boat.
Oh,
no shit.
Hey, I'm gonna just meet y'all back at the resort, B. Hell with all that.
I was stressed out, but I ain't no pussy.
Hey, that's the thing. If I'm with everybody do it,
I'm gonna do it.
I gotta do it.
My mama ain't raised me right because your friends do it. You gonna do it? Yup.
Mm-hmm.
I am, and I'm gonna do it better. Okay, I ain't do it better or nothing. Like one of my friends, she's from Chicago. Crystal, if you see this, that bitch could swim so good. I ain't never met a bitch from Chicago who could swim so good. It had me so shook. You are like an alien to me. Like she was just jumping off like fucking cliffs into the water, swimming everywhere like a fucking fish. We looking at this bitch. I'm like, no way.
Out here swimming like Michael Phelps and shit.
And they be like, if you just relax, even with the life jacket, you're gonna float. I don't believe that. I'm gonna sink. I'm heavy.
That's my thing.
Bones gotta be heavier.
Ain't no life vest gonna save me.
Black people's bones are more dense. Like we don't float as well. Some people do really well with it, and you're like fucking mermaids. The rest of us, I'm like, no. How we're set up, we don't float as well. You can float, but like this life jacket got me. I was barely holding on. Like I was.
See, this thing. I learned how to swim because I went to so many summer programs, so I know how to swim real good.
I was never.
I'm right with you.
Barely making it, just like a bobble in the fucking water.
Let something touch my foot. I swear to God, I would have had a heart attack.
I was having the worst anxiety attack of my life, bro. And the guy was just telling me basically, like, yeah, we so broke over here. I ain't got no money. Made me feel bad. I'm like, is this nigga trying to get a tip? Or like,
we didn't hit you with the life story. You like, folks, we just talking about burritos.
Tip you, my guy. But like, no, but he was just being real. He was just like, yeah, our lives are different. Because like, one of the girls who was complaining about something, he was just like, I can't imagine that. Or like, it's so strange. Like, it must be cool for y'all to be flight attendants. I can't imagine that. Like, I've never even left here. And I'm like, damn, my nigga.
When people say they never left where they were born, I'd be like, what the fuck?
So many places don't have opportunities. Like here, we could go get a job and make money. You could finesse your way into something. Like you really can. With the right resume, like I literally just finessed my way into a career. I don't even know how, but shout out to the man above. But a good resume and like you got a talk game.
Hey,
you could get in.
They said there's that thing on TikTok going viral right now where they say like it don't work. Like jobs only look at resumes now. Like really, like a lot of times they look at your resume and that gets you to where they want to get you face to face. At the point that you're face to face, pretty much they kind of already want to hire you unless they're filling just one position.
Yeah.
If they're filling up like half of the team, If they get you in an interview room, they bring you to this point because they kind of just pretty much just want to hire you to make it easy. Now, the thing is, what people don't realize is they try to be true. People want to be truthful on your resume, but if you just like fix the little things, who's calling?
Make it sound good.
Literally, who's calling to verify all this shit? Nobody.
I ain't even putting no phone numbers on my bitch. Don't ask to call nobody.
Bro, I worked.
Bitch, call me if you want me to. If you want me, call me.
This job I told you about that I worked in 2016. You think the manager still works there?
Okay, but that's another thing. You gotta have like use your resources because like certain jobs, like your job from 2016 might not need to be on there. Cause what did you work at? Wendy's?
Hey, that's true though. Like certain jobs, you don't have to put on.
You don't been there, done that. My friend, when I sent her the resume, I said I need you to fix all of this because I ain't have to use no resume in so long. Like you really, I ain't have to do that. You just gotta chop off certain things that be like after a certain period of time in your life, it's like those little jobs you had ain't gonna carry you.
They ain't gonna matter.
It doesn't matter. They don't care that you flipped a patty.
You worked at McDonald's for 8 years?
Yeah. We
want you here. School.
Yeah, oh wow.
It shows us work ethic. Like,
great.
Bro, you're such a different person now. You're 32.
No,
like,
they read that shit. And he even said something. He was like,
It just shows you're consistent. Yeah, that's all. But
that's really all work history does is tell people how.
But you don't need to put it on paper.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Tell them in your interview. Like, I've had this many years of experience in different departments, different industries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to tell you that it was at American Eagle or it was like fucking Wendy's. You know, like all you need to know is I've been in this bitch.
Let me tell you.
I've been in this bitch. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
And I 100% agree. 100% agree. But I want to talk about your story that's had me rolling the last couple of days. Is the rate my outfit.
Rate my outfit?
I like it.
It's vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I like it. No, because it's funny because it's like it makes watching your story entertaining because people don't really be like, I don't know, like the idea because I like clothes. Like I just like clothes.
You know we love clothes. Yeah, I love shoes.
I just love clothes and shoes. So it's so funny because I'm watching you like, you see my Nike sparkle leggings? You see the glitter in them?
You like the glitter? You like the glitter? Okay, I'm such a girl. It's like you see a girl, she put a dress on and she got pockets. She's like, and it has pockets. That's literally me about like shit like that. I'm like, and there's glitter. Like Nike, you really did your big one with these.
You really showed out with this.
I feel like social media should be like interactive. I feel like that is like I don't have like a lot of followers. I think I'm like 1,300, but like for the most part, I interact with a lot of them motherfuckers.
People tap in, and that shows you that you're like you actually have people that's following you to actually interact with you.
Yes.
So, you said 1,300, like that's a little small ass number. That's a nice number.
That's a small number. People be having ridiculous. They be fake. Never mind. They be like 10,000. I'm like, you bought those. Bought those.
The equation that you always gotta look at is the
likes.
The likes
the
versus
interaction on their stuff.
The actual interaction.
Yeah.
You got 10,000 followers, but you get 500 likes.
Yeah, and honestly, the idea of knowing 1,300 people is crazy as fuck too. Like you don't, like I definitely don't know 1,300 people.
That'd be funny to me. It'd be like I literally thought about that the other day when I was looking at my Instagram followers. Like, do I really know you motherfuckers?
You never go through it. I've definitely gone through my followers and been like, who the fuck is this?
No, I unfollow the shit out of people.
Bro, I thought about that even with my Facebook friends, bro. Like, I don't even know half you people.
Oh,
I've had to clear that.
When I tell you I mute the shit out of people, but then I started realizing I mute
people so much.
Oh, so I muted, right? Then I thought about this. This dude was like, if you have the idea of, because like they was talking about like blocking somebody. There's like you block somebody, right? But you keep them as a friend or something like that, right? It was like, what's the point? Like if you have their phone number in your phone and you block their number, why not delete it? And I was like,
I can't relate. I delete numbers. You see me just posting on my story the other day talking about, should I block this nigga for asking me on a date? And people said yes. They said leave it on red or block him. There was a few people talking about just reply. I was like, fuck you. Nobody fucking asked. I definitely asked, but nobody cares what you think.
Oh, she is mean, bro. So, damn, I got so much to say. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
I got so much to say. All right, I got this. So I'm going to start with this question. What do you consider the best decision you've ever made this far in your life?
I think that the best thing I've done for myself so far is like put myself first. I don't always stoop to like petty fucking drama. Like early on, I just realized that like I was just saying, my lick back to people is to leave you the fuck alone. And there's two sides of that. Like you got to be balanced in that shit because I see a lot of people just dismiss relationships or throw relationships away and be like, I'm not fucking with them over things that like don't seem big enough. But like, if it's principle for you and you really like don't fuck with something, I say stand on it. And even when it comes to family, so like I will cut people off and be like, yeah, no, that's not good for me. That's not serving me.
I feel you.
That's not serving me. And I'm like, I see bitches do crazy shit. They be slicing niggas' tires. The craziest shit I ever did to a nigga was leave him alone.
You like not looking to break your shit.
Leave him alone.
We're done.
Literally that to me. Okay, but like, I threw my nigga plate away one time.
Hold on. Did it have a fresh food on it? It was freshly made?
Whole plate.
Oh,
like soul food.
I never thought of somebody doing that much pain to me. Yeah. I would have sat there like, yeah, I'm about to bang this shit.
I made sure I put it face down too in the trash can.
So he can't even. Yo, I would have been so mad too, bro. I would have looked at.
Yeah, I was mad too.
I would have just looked at you like. Did he have to reheat it?
Did he have to make the plate?
Like, what you on with me?
What? It's in the trash. You go eat it out the trash? You should have been home one time.
Wait,
bitch.
did you just said? Because he got.
Okay, no, let me tell you.
Hold on.
I was working.
I need to uncover this.
I was working full time, and like I was just in one of those relationships where I was like I was carrying the relationship, and like I will say that we were young, and I was an enabler in the sense like he didn't know how to do a lot of shit, and he didn't have his license, so like I'm the one driving home from work, got to go to the grocery store, but you can't even go to the grocery store for me while I'm at work. You get off earlier than me, like so you got 6 hours at the crib because you got to be at work at 4 a.m. anyways. You got 6 hours at the crib. You want to sit on the couch and play 2K with your friends. Bitch, I will break your fucking legs, first of all. And nonetheless, I didn't even used to trip off that. Like, his friends was like brothers to me. I knew them niggas before I knew him.
That'd be the best.
I'm like, I knew them niggas, so I wasn't even tripping on that shit. But he'll be out, like, not home. And I'll come home from work, and he'll be like, oh, can you make this? And I done went and got everything. Cook. Dinner will be ready at this time. He'd be like, okay, cool, I'm going to be home. Nigga would not come home sometimes till like 4 hours after the time we done talked about. The first few times, like, I didn't really care, but then this one time, I was so fucking tired after I got off work, so I really, like, cooking for this nigga. He didn't deserve me. Cooking for this nigga doesn't come home. I'm, like, watching the clock. I'm like, okay, an hour late, crazy. 2 hours late, crazy. 3 hours go by, I go,
okay, damn, what's going on?
If you don't come home to eat on time, you just won't eat. But I didn't say that. I just threw his plate away, and I got rid of all the leftovers, and I went to sleep.
Threw the leftovers away too?
All the leftovers are going. I
dropped them off at like my mom's house or something.
I dropped them off at like my mom's house. Home. So, hey. He came home, he woke me. He's like, babe, where the food at? Bro, I woke up out my sleep and looked at that nigga. I said, it's in the trash.
Imagine the heart. What?
It felt so good.
It's in the trash. Wait, what you mean it's in the trash?
It felt too good.
You mean the rapper in the trash? Like, where the food at though?
He literally said, what? He was so shocked. He's like, what you mean? He said, bro, you so fucking crazy. You so fucking crazy. Like, that's not even the craziest shit that bitches do. Like, all I did was throw your plate away. Bitches be doing crazy shit.
Oh, no, bitches be doing crazy shit. They do some crazy shit.
I'm going to just leave you. But then, like, a few months later after that, he still wasn't getting his license. Like, this nigga just kept failing the test, bro. Like, I'm not even about to get into details. He just kept failing the test. But I finally put an ultimatum up. I'm like, okay, you need to get your license by this time, or I'm done.
He didn't get that one task done for you?
Nope. And you know what? I moved out one day while he was at work.
Damn. You did my man's like that.
Come home and it's like.
But you know what? We was cool. Like, because I'm like, we was really good friends before we.
But the thing is,
hey, I kind of feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off. I always thought that was kind of like a real fucked up way to break up with somebody. Just take off.
No, we had already broke up. He knew.
So
he knew.
Pretty much
we talked about it, and I just moved while he was at work.
Oh, I thought you just took all your shit and just left.
No, fuck no. I communicate. Communication is huge for me.
Nah, like, I agree.
I'm like, you can't talk. Like, you would talk some shit through. I talked him through it. He was pissed about it. I was sad because I felt like you're forcing me out of this relationship. Like, you're not trying to do better, and now I'm realizing that I'm the reason you're not doing better, probably. Like, I'm doing all this shit, so you don't even feel like you have to. Like, my nigga, you don't even know how to pay the electric bill, bro. Like, when I fucking leave, you're about to realize, and we used to argue about it, like, you don't even know the amount of shit that I'm doing. Like, and this nigga, we was friends. Like, a month later after I moved out, this nigga called me. He's like, he apologized. He wasn't trying to get back with me. He was like, real shit, I didn't know how to do nothing.
It's the realization, because the thing I was about to say was, me and my girl had a conversation where she was like, you don't, like, the little things, like, as a man, you don't really think about in a sense of, like, I've never, like, do I go to the store and buy like paper towel, toilet paper, dishwasher, and
Essentials.
shit like that? It's like, is it on my mind to go do it? No. But is it always there? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't even
It's not just appearing.
Literally, like, you don't think about it. And it's like, oh, she went to go, like, your girl went to go buy toilet paper. Then she went to go buy paper towels. Then she bought paper towels again.
Before you ran out, too.
And it was
Big
like,
flex.
then it was like, you didn't think about it. Like, you know, and it's still there. And it's like, damn, for myself, it was like, those things you got to pay attention to is the part of them doing shit that they have going on. And it's like, you think about your bills and it's like, oh, I paid my bills. I paid the rent. I paid this. You know, what's the problem? Bruh, and then it's like, the things is like, I paid my portion of the rent. I paid the lecture.
That's all you think is keeping this house going right now?
Literally. And it's like, you don't even think about those little things. So I be feeling as a dude, like, I don't know. Like, we literally had that same type of conversation. I was like, damn, you don't pay attention to it. And it's like, it's easy to just fly by.
We take people for granted. We take people for granted. So many people do that. And like, I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Go ahead and live your life. Go figure it out. I learned from that relationship. I like to think that he learned from that relationship. And then I got a license, I feel like, not long after that. I love that for him. And I was just like, yeah, you move on from those situations.
It's dope because, like you said, your best decision was to start putting you first. And that was
every single time. And bitches be like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to block his. I'm just never going to talk to that man again. Ever.
No, I agree.
Ask them niggas. I'm never talking to them.
And that's what I always say is I never will fight over it. Unless, like, obviously, with my girlfriend quite a while, but it's like for somebody who I'm talking to or dating for a while, I'm not. If you don't want this or you want to play, like they can have you. The world can have you,
and not even in the sense of like I would just leave. Like like it's like I think that like people think that in relationships you don't fight. I had a friend who used to tell me like it's totally fine for you to fight in a relationship. It's how you fight with people.
100%.
I used to get into fights with one of these niggas, and I used to be like, yeah, this nigga's gonna beat my ass one day. Like, I could see it. Like, you definitely gonna hit bitches in the future. You're a future Ike.
Damn.
And
that's, I feel like, even when it comes to, the word bitch in an argument, I feel like once you go there, there's no coming back.
He's the only nigga that's ever called.
It's never coming back.
He's the only nigga that ever said that. I remember he was mad one night. He literally told me, wildest shit I've ever heard in my life from a fucking nigga that knows me. Bruh, literally, bitch, suck my dick. I never sucked his dick again. I'm never gonna touch. You're lucky if I even look at your dick, and it ain't even that big. So the fact that is what you're gonna scream at me is wild, because it's mad small, like the smallest dick that I've ever dated, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so I cannot believe this nigga, bro.
Why I feel like it sucks to be a dude and have an argument with a girl, because they can hit you with the nigga. Your dick ain't that big, bitch.
I didn't even need to say all that though. I just told him, I said bet, and I left.
But the thing is, you know that internally though. So if he ever wanted to like really go there with you, that's the thing. That's why he knew to reel it back, because he know like
shit like that is the reason why I don't argue with black women like that.
Bro, they gonna hit you where it hurts.
Because y'all be so hurtful.
I didn't tell him that though. Like I didn't tell him that. I would never like. I was just like. But I was thinking like in my head like. Because we didn't even break up right away, bro. We was fighting like bad that like the next few days for that shit. I was like, bitch, like fuck you. Like he was really trying to make it up to me. He was really trying to make it up to me. Because I'm not doing that with no nigga. I'm really not. Like, so I'm like, you gonna say something? I said, wow, bet, and I left. Like, I ain't about to rah-rah with you, bitch. I do not give a fuck. I will literally have a nigga come back and shoot you, first of all. Why? Who is you talking to?
I am a savage.
I am a gang member.
Tell him.
I'm a gang member.
I'll come back and shoot your
I will have somebody come. Niggas who will fuck with me do not play about me. Stop fucking playing with me, first of all. Hey. And I didn't even need to do that. I was just toxic with him. So we got into a fight. We was arguing. And then I was done. I left. But I remember, like, next time we was about to fuck, like, a week later, he was like, I laughed in his face. I ain't sucking that dick. Ever. You be with me, we gonna be forever.
Oh, that's
why you think I would never? Don't even put it by my mouth, because I will call the police. That is not consensual.
Yeah.
Wild and Trill Cosby.
Oh,
absolutely.
So I agree to sex, not to dick.
Yeah. Put that in my mouth. We don't do that. We don't do that. Never did it again. We broke up like 2 months later, because I'm never gonna suck your dick. You're never gonna disrespect me like that. And think that I'm about to just be sucking your dick. I will gag, bitch, and not even in a good way. Like, it's not in me. And not even in a good way, bro. Because, no. Don't fucking do.
She said, bitch, I'll throw up on you.
The idea, like, now it look kind of funny. I don't want to even put it by my mouth ever again. Because all I hear is you saying, bitch, suck my dick. No.
Oh, shit.
No.
Okay.
Never.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he had me fucked up.
He had you fucked up.
I hope you know you got me fucked up. and he still be coming creeping on my social media. I dated you for like 2 weeks, bitch. I literally be having to tell him, like, I dated you for like 2 weeks. You the shortest relationship I ever have. I don't even be counting it. And you was verbally abusive as fuck.
So you forgot about that relationship?
I be like, yo, it's like 6 years later, you still coming and creeping on my social media. You don't even follow me, so you gotta type me into the search bar and shit. Like, bro, no.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. So, what's the best decision you ever made?
I'm medium smooth today, guys. Big Smoot, what's your best decision?
I don't even know. I'm just at a loss of words right
Okay,
now.
I got you. I'm gonna pull it back.
This girl is so damn funny, bro.
Bitch, I know you look at your
I don't ever want to look at it. It's
I'm
like
like,
looking
that
at me
in a bad
funny.
way.
No, like what?
That's fucking hilarious. All right, I'll say my best decision I've ever made. To be honest, damn, I really thought about this all day, and I was like, damn, what's the best decision I ever made?
Getting the fuck up out of North Dakota.
Oh, brother, man,
Nigga, is that where you're from?
No, that's when it was at college. I think the best decision I've ever made, to be honest, probably was. Damn, I think it was the point when I started realizing that I didn't want to ask anybody for money. And I realized, like, I'm literally never going to ask anybody for anything if I can manage. Like, I will never ask anybody because I don't know. It wasn't that anybody ever did me wrong or anything. It was just at a point that I never wanted to feel like I owed somebody.
Hey, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I agree with you because I hate asking people for money. Like, I've always been a guy where I'd rather get it myself than ask anybody.
I don't want anybody to have to hang something over my head. Like you got that thing that I owe. I got that I owe you now. Like, and it's like I don't want that. I hate that shit. Like, I don't know, because I'm also a person that's like very selfish. So I don't want to ever have to feel like I have to in order to have to do something for somebody. Yeah. Because I owe them. Like, I don't know. It's all tied.
It's the being conscious of it for me. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to know that about yourself too, because there ain't nothing better, like nothing worse than hearing somebody else tell you like. You're like, bitch, no, I'm not. Yeah. But maybe I'm gonna say I'm not because you saying it, like, first of all.
Yeah, I hate that shit. About? But it goes in, it's funny thing is this ties into you're throwing the plate away. What's the most pettiest thing you've done to cut somebody off? Or what's the most pettiest thing somebody's done that made you cut them off?
I can answer this one right here, but I'll let y'all go first.
Well, I'll say for myself, I thought about this, and the pettiest thing I ever cut somebody off for was this girl I was talking to. And I literally stopped talking to her solely based on because I thought she was fucking her friend. Now, this is the thing. Did not have any proof. Didn't have anything that happened that made me feel like I should think this. But I literally made it up in my mind. I was like, they're fucking. And then, funny thing is, years later, found out they really were fucking. They were fucking. Because his girlfriend that he was dating at the time was like, yeah, this bitch was really fucking my nigga. And I was like,
I knew it.
You know, but at the time, it was just like,
jinkies.
I'm done. Like, I don't want this anymore. Like, it don't add up to me. Y'all too much of friends. Y'all friendship a little too close.
So really, bro, you weren't being petty, bro. You were just being smart.
Yeah, but I was being petty too
because you had no evidence.
Because I had no evidence. Because it was like a why.
You got to prove it for me.
Yeah, it was like the why, and I was like, don't have a why, but just feel it. I don't know. It's something in this situation.
I think that's valid.
Ain't adding up. But what's the most pettiest thing that somebody's done that you made? What's the pettiest thing that you cut?
I usually, like me, man, I cut a motherfucker off for some money, bro. Like, you already know me.
A couple dollars?
Hey, yo, like, I once cut a motherfucker off for like $20, bro, like on some real shit.
Hey.
Like, motherfuckers didn't want to pay me back for the gas money that I gave them, bro. So I was like, oh, like, you cut off, bro. I don't fuck with you.
I'll cut a bitch off if you know the bitch that owe me the $20. You both cut off, bitch.
Hey, I'm the same way. I am the same way.
Because I feel like now y'all plotted against me.
I cut that motherfucker off,
y'all
bro.
Split that 20.
Because that was his damn friend.
I can't. Eddie over here like,
hey, let me tell you something.
Pay that man.
If
it's your friend, you guilty by association.
So I said, yeah, man. Nigga, you. That's your homie.
One of y'all gonna pay.
He owe me a dub. You owe me a dub too now.
I don't fuck with either one of you bitches at this point.
Not you motherfuckers. All right, what's the most petty thing you've ever cut somebody off for?
I definitely.
She got some evil shit, but she's not.
No, okay. I cut a nigga off. I feel like we was talking about this. I cut a nigga off because he came too fast one time. And he couldn't, like, get it back up. Like, he thought it was funny. He was like, nah, I'm about to go. I said, okay, go to the grave because you're dead to me. Like, and I knew this nigga. Like, knew this nigga. Like,
you're like, okay.
People know I know this nigga. I literally told him. I was like, if you about to just leave, like, you're actually dead to me. Like, I will tell people that I don't know you. And, like, he being funny, he being an asshole. He's like, whatever. He left. Okay, whatever. Also realized that he was lying and he was back with his girlfriend. So I literally see this motherfucker. His not shit ass nigga. Also, it was kind of not shit. It wasn't whatever. I was like, whatever. I don't know them like that.
Demon
but
time, you know?
he was, like, he back with his bitch. Okay, and you gonna post this bitch. You're not even gonna hide it. Literally. Deletes this man off everything. In my head, I had a funeral and everything for him. Invited my friends. Like, I see 5 months, 6 months later. So you invited your friends into your mind? They came to the funeral? They came to the funeral with you? Okay. To the funeral. We don't know him. And just so y'all know, R.I.P. And like 6 months later, I see this nigga at Lake Calhoun. I'm with one of my friends. She's not even my friend no more because I ain't even about to be messy. Mm-hmm. But she not my friend no more. Mm-hmm. Bitch, anyways, we see this nigga. He calling me out. He like, Neek. I'm looking around. I
was just saying, I thought you was looking for her.
She looking. She like, you know him? No. Literally, no. This nigga's literally, he's like, what? Quit fucking playing. I'm like, you have to think I'm a different person. It was the most awkward.
I know for you that you kept in character so hard that it made it for him that he
really didn't know if I knew him or not.
Yeah, he started looking at you like,
because she had only met him one time and we were drunk. She really thinking I don't know him. She's like,
you sure you don't know this man? He's saying your name. Like,
I'm like, I do not
name
know
like 10
him.
times.
I'm literally like, I do not know him. And like, if you don't walk away, I'm going to start screaming like a Karen. Because what is you doing over here? He was really like so shook. And we just like walked away too. Both of us like, oh my God. I wonder who he's looking for. And it was so awkward. It was so awkward. But I relished in that awkward moment because you are dead to me.
Bro gonna watch this. He gonna watch this shit and be like, see, I knew she knew who the fuck I was. Hey, got me thinking I'm crazy and shit.
And for him, he probably walked away like, damn, she looked just like her.
Look, I know that was.
He knew it was me.
I know that was her.
He knew it was me. He was so annoyed with me. He was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. And I'm like, sir.
Imagine the people he with. He like, yo, that was
embarrassing.
Her, right?
I thought it was so funny. Because I know his brother. I said hi to him. Just from afar. Hey, what's good, my nigga?
He like, yeah, folks, that was her.
I'm like, but I definitely don't know him. My friend was very confused. Like, I'm like, I know that other boy over there, but I don't know that one. Like, I feel like he's just seen me around, and she really didn't know if I knew that nigga.
So you didn't want to run it back to give him a second try? It was just that he just was inconsiderate.
No, first of all, the dick wasn't even good enough for you to even do that dumb shit in the first place. And for me, it's like, it's not even that I'm doing stuff out of spite. Nah, look, I'm not impressed. Okay,
she said if left me would not know.
I was young and dumb, and
left me not.
It's
know
not a dick that I'm crying about or that I miss. I've literally never ever thought about it again.
He doesn't
outside
get counted.
That situation.
It doesn't. When they say
like not even a beef, like it just like we had only fucked like 1 or 2 times before that. It was not like.
So do y'all agree with this? Because I feel like in certain instances I agree with this saying where people be like, after a certain amount of time in your life, bodies don't count no more. Like that person no longer exists.
I came from Southwest. I'm pro-ho. I ain't never gave a fuck what it is. I'm like, if you want to fuck him. Fuck him. You better fuck him, though.
Yo.
I am pro-ho.
I love her, bro. She is just...
Because I will tell a nigga so fast because, like, first of all, I can't think of the last time a nigga be like, how many niggas did you fuck? Because are you gay? Like, why do you care? I like to think is, like, when I see people doing that, I'm like, you're worried about them niggas. Them niggas is worried about me.
I low-key don't want to know how many. Yeah.
I don't want to know how many niggas. How many bitches they fuck.
Because like, because then I
don't want to know.
Yeah, because like, why would you want to know, bro? Because then you're gonna think about that.
You're gonna think about it. Why are you gonna think about that? Why are you gonna think about that? Because I literally like, I'm not gonna ask a nigga how many bitches you fuck. I'm gonna know by how you fuck.
True.
Okay.
That's 100% honesty.
Okay. I'm gonna know by how you fuck, and I'm gonna know by your hypersexual activity if you got molested too. Because so many. Okay, I just had this conversation with someone the other day. So many men, their first sexual interaction was
I did see you say this, and I agree. I literally, we kind of had this conversation off air. It was like a conversation just between us smoking, and I agree where she was like, so many men had sexual encounters with older women when they were younger that
normal.
It ends up being something that gets like, you think it's normal because so many men
They
think
be like,
the
oh
idea
yeah,
is like,
I remember when I was 9 and I fucked this 16-year-old. Bro, if a 16-year-old boy fucked a 9-year-old girl,
that would be.
he would probably go to jail.
He would 100%, right.
He'd probably go to jail. And so, like, men think that, and they like, you know why I think it's a difference too? Because niggas always come. So, like, sex isn't always, like, a release for women. You're not always gonna come. So you have a sexual interaction and you just get fucked by somebody while you 9, bruh. Like, you don't know what a fucking orgasm is versus a 9-year-old boy whose balls done dropped and he just probably fucking jacking off in that fucking stage and then he fucks somebody. And
It
so, like,
changes
it feels
everything.
good. And so he thinks that, like, it's a positive interaction. And you just get to you think you're cool. Like, it's talked about differently amongst boys. I'm so scared to have a son in this world because I will kill a bitch, bro. Do not play with me. Like, friends or nothing. I don't even play that weird shit with, like, little boys. I'm like, don't be fucking weird. Don't be weird.
It's this girl. I mean, not this girl, but this video that went viral on Twitter where this little boy was driving a car in Atlanta, and it was at, like, kind of like the mock Freaknik kind of that, like, Atlanta had. And the little boy's driving. All these grown women are, like, literally hopping. He's in a drop top. And all these grown women are, like, twerking on the car, like, on the door and everything. And they like, go crazy, little boy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. And it's funny because the comment, I was like, read through the comments, everybody's laughing. I thought it was funny at first. And
now
then I got to this
R.
comment.
Kelly with kids.
They was like, imagine that be a little girl and a whole bunch of grown men are sitting there slinging their dicks around.
Yeah.
You would be like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this?
And it was like, if it's vice versa, it's still the same situation.
Double standards when it comes to gender, bro. Like, and it's so fucking sick. I tell men all the time because I've dealt with enough men where I'm like, you got molested. I'm not sure if you know that, and you should probably go to fucking therapy. Like, that bitch should not have been doing that to you. That's fucking weird. First of all, and you sitting here, and then I really start talking to him. I'm like, you're also very hypersexual. Like, you're constantly looking for this, or you trying to do this, and just like always trying to fuck. Just super free, like not even necessarily super freaky, but just like off. Like, you could just tell, like, you off, bro. And if you don't do the work, you just, them men be toxic.
I think there's so much stuff.
That trauma be buried. Like, you know, deep down inside that wasn't supposed to be happening.
And that's the thing, you don't find it out until you get older that it's like, that's wrong. Like, that you should, that shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have experienced it.
Some of them never think it's wrong. I've argued with men. I'm like, I'm not going to argue about, like, this experience because I don't want it to be, like, something you view negatively, but it was wrong. Like, if you had a son right now, like, Boosie.
Oh, that man's wild. That man's
Boosie,
wild.
like, Boosie, I understand why the black community will, like, laugh at shit that Boosie say or Boosie do, and he has a funny way of saying things. But Boosie paying to get his kid fucked?
That's crazy.
As a child.
That's crazy.
Now, imagine if that was a little girl.
That'd be crazy.
Boosie is a fucking sicko for that shit. I do not fuck with that kind of shit. I be seeing niggas post Boosie. I'm like, you're a fucking rapist.
I think there's a lot of things that you don't realize is rape culture until you get older and you end up finding out that, like, little shit like that shouldn't have been happening. Like, and I think that should be crazy as hell.
Yeah, and you look at people and they think nothing of it. They think nothing of it, and them people and people I know too, because something's fucking wrong with you. Something's fucking wrong with you if you don't think that he's fucking crazy for doing that kind of shit. Like, you don't think he was exploiting his child? Like, having him experience shit like that? Like, it seems like a flex. And then you gotta be so sick to talk about it. I done seen Boosie have interviews about prison, about niggas getting raped, and that nigga's quiet. But you screaming in an interview about how you got your son fucked. You're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say about that. I 100% agree. I think he's crazy as hell for that. But I got this idea, because it's this conversation, because you brought it up on social media, and we talked about it before we was on the air. The idea of something not being real unless it's on social media. Because I feel like this kind of plays into it because of the idea that social media sells this thing where it sells so much. I was talking about women bodies to men with how you should interact with women. If you ain't got 7 girls, then you lacking. You gotta have that. And I feel like it's so crazy because even for my life for the last couple of weeks, we talked about this with Dre just a little bit. So, like, I've literally, somebody DM me and asked me, like, you a scammer? I was like, what? How does that work?
Right.
Why would that be the thing that I do for work? Like,
Me looking at you, you look like a scamming ass nigga, kind of. Just from like the chin up.
I can give it. The thing is, if somebody asks me, it's like, okay, if most of the black community who live a fast life usually that's what they do in their line of work.
It's a compliment.
They usually sell drugs or something. And that's what I was like, in modern day society, in modern day world, that it's like a weird backhanded compliment.
It's a weird compliment for you.
Yeah. And it's like, well,
not for me.
I work 7 days, like 6 out of the days of the week. Like, I do a podcast when I don't literally get off work at night. Like, I work literally every hour that I possibly can.
I'm just not posting those experiences, so you don't know I'm at work.
You don't know.
So I must not work.
So I must just get money for free.
I must just exist. I'm scamming.
Let me tell you something. If I can get $20K for fucking free, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Send me this $20K.
Leave that PPP alone.
Literally, like, and that's the thing that I'm like, I don't get people's idea of like, if I don't see it, it's not real.
That's because these people are growing up on the age of social media and reality TV. Like, all of those things are just pressing a narrative. People think that, like, BBL bitches, like, plastic surgery bitches are, like, that's what people are actually born like. Like,
oh, I hate the baddies.
That's actually crazy. What do you hate?
The Baddies South Show or whatever.
Oh, okay. I watch it for the fights, but them bitches are gross.
I hate them.
I watch it for the fights, but
I
bitches are gross.
Hey, I feel like Zeus in network in general. I have this internal hate
against black people.
Oh my god,
to make black
people love it, but it's like, bro, do y'all not realize they're literally every show is based to make us look crazy.
I've always hated shows like that, bro.
Like, there's nothing positive about
even
any
shows that are
have.
not based to make us look crazy. Make us look bad because there's a stereotype about us in society. Like, literally, me and my sister have talked about, like, the past few months where I've had the time off. She's like, dude, you should go on a challenge. You should go on a challenge. We're big challenge watchers. And I'm like, I love the
this
challenge.
man is the challenge.
I love the challenge. She's like, you literally would be, like, great at the challenge. We talked about it. I'm like, I would literally never go onto reality TV because they're going to find my Twitter and call me a racist or something. And, like, or they're going to label me, like, aggressive black woman because I'm not going to deal with some shit that somebody says in the house. They're only going to show me yelling.
Only show you in that manner.
They're only going to show me in that manner. And I will never, ever trust a reality TV narrative, bro, because it's all scripted, first of all, too.
100% scripted.
And even, like...
The day I seen Potter roasted chicken on the grill, they have fried chicken on the grill on Love and Hip Hop. I'll never let that down.
Bruh.
Like, nah, because, like, on some real shit, I only seen one black girl on The Real World snap on a nigga. And after that, she was rarely on anything.
Yeah, because they blackball you out of the industry. So if, like, and then on top of that, you're blackballed out of the industry, and people in real life think they fucking know you. Because they saw some, like, ridiculousness that was posted, and now they think you're some angry black woman. Be the most timid bitch ever. She was like, she finally said something after 10 times. Like,
everybody's feelings is on 100%.
Yes.
All right. I want to go to our last topic for the day. So, this post went viral. It's a 22-year-old girl where, in an interview, pretty much, she received some, like, slack for her comments. But in the interview, it states, a 22-year-old woman has revealed that she doesn't want to have children, and they are annoying and have too many... sorry. Fuck, let me get this shit closer to me. I cannot read this shit. I got bad eyes. Okay. 22-year-old woman has revealed that she doesn't want to have children as they are annoying and have no common sense. Laurel said having children is her lowest priority, and that she doesn't have the feeling that she needs to have children to feel fulfilled. She said, I think a lot of people aren't happy to admit that they are selfish. And when I say I'm selfish, I mean I enjoy my own sleep, I enjoy my own time, I enjoy my own money. And kids take all that away. I'm not prepared to give up all my sleep, time, energy, or money away. And it raised the question where I asked,
Slam they goddamn laptop.
do y'all... Man, Apple laptops is heavy as shit. That's what you gonna be mad as hell. He gonna be mad as hell editing this shit because it just paused. He gonna be mad as fuck.
Look, I'm already mad.
He already mad because he heard it. As soon as he heard it, I know he was gonna be mad as hell. All right, bro. So in that thought, I want to say this real quickly. I 100% agree with her. As earlier when I said I am selfish, so many people have asked me, why y'all don't have a kid? Why y'all don't have a kid? Why you don't have a kid? Why y'all don't have a kid? I want grandkids. I want this. I want that. And I really realized, who the fuck is raising that kid?
Yeah, not me.
But I go to sleep at like 12 o'clock at night. I don't want to fucking go to sleep with no 12 o'clock at night with a baby and have to wake up early for this baby or not get no sleep at all. Like, I don't have the time for that. I don't want that. That's not my type of time. When I get there, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree or do y'all disagree in this regard?
Listen, I'll be real. I don't really find anything wrong with what she said, to be honest with you. I feel like she's right. You know, when you have a kid, bro, that's a whole nother life you have to think about.
18 of them. 18 years.
Right. You're not just making money for you. You're not going to work just for you. You're going to work for this kid just as well. Because you got to put food in his belly and clothes on their back.
The claps is funny as hell.
Angry claps. It's the eye contact. Okay, he wanted you to feel those. I just feel like, the people who are mad about that is a different generation. And it's either older people who definitely didn't have a choice. That was all they aspired to. Or they got pregnant and it's people who got pregnant, kept the kid for anybody outside of themselves, and are now bitter and resent that and don't respect the fact that other people are making the choice, choosing themselves in a situation. Because I always tell people, like, if somebody don't want to be a mom, now imagine making that person be a mom. What kind of mom are they going to be? And people always try to push the narrative that they're like, once the kid is here, it'll change. Not for everybody. You never met nobody who hate their kids?
Bro, postpartum depression is a motherfucking thing for a reason.
And I don't want you, like, don't resent me. Don't resent me. Like, that's not even fair to them. So, like, I see people thinking like that. I'm like, it's 2022. Is motherfuckers really arguing with the fact that you need to be aspiring to kids? With these not shit ass niggas? Don't get me started. Absolutely not. Maybe if I could have a kid with a bitch, and then I'm going to make you be a single mom. Because I am going to be the not shit motherfucker. Because I don't want one. Wow. And so, like, when people are pressing, they're like,
I think it's
women
honestly
are the same way.
mature as hell for somebody to acknowledge that they don't want a kid.
They don't want to do that.
They don't want it. That they're not ready for it.
I tell people I can't. I can't afford no fucking kid.
I can't.
I don't even know when I would feed it. Bruh, I had a protein shake today. Would the kid drink a protein shake?
If I want to go, this is the thing. I was talking about scenarios in my mind that went through my mind, right? In my daily life. If I want to go downtown, I don't want to fucking pay for a babysitter because I definitely don't want to bring a kid with me. Have y'all seen somebody on I know you know that firsthand of an airplane with a kid. I don't want to bring no goddamn kid.
I genuinely, when I worked on planes, I felt like kids should ride under the plane with the dogs.
Bro!
Because they be crying and shit. I said, oh my God, if I paid for this flight and I had to listen to your crying ass baby, and it ain't even cute. It's ugly and it's crying the whole time. It's getting on my fucking nerves. Like, and I know people be like, babies cry. Yes, I understand that. It's still annoying.
Fuck a baby.
Fuck a baby.
Fuck a baby. Let me tell you
something.
Fuck
a baby, nigga.
Fucking
bro, there's a baby watching this right now. Fuck you.
I gotta put my baby in the other room. They won't watch my baby. It's just me and my baby.
Well, okay, I ain't gonna blow the smoke in a baby face. Bro, people get all crazy. I remember that video.
Y'all don't even understand. I seen that shit firsthand. My motherfucking baby was crying. He just need to chill out. And I said, what?
Oh, I remember you told me about that shit.
I said,
don't name their name. They gonna go to jail.
Bro, me and Shay looked at each other. I said,
do we call the police? Do we call CPS?
Look, I don't even want to hit the button no more.
Is your baby high?
Bro, let me tell you something. I had a matching session, and a pregnant girl walked in the room. She said, ooh, pass me that. And I had the blunt, and I looked, I was like, are we all in agreement?
Oh, no. I would be that pregnant girl. I know that about myself. Like, I'm like, damn, I would be high. I mean, I would stop smoking backwards, maybe I smoke, like, raw papers or something. But, like, me and this baby, we got anxiety, okay? We need this blunt.
Bro, I was sitting there, like, I looked at everybody in the room, I said, we all in agreement to passing the baby mama the blunt? Like,
okay, in other countries, it's not that unusual to smoke weed when you're pregnant.
But in my mind, I was just like, I was at that
drinking
time,
wine is wild to me while you're pregnant.
I think drinking.
I don't understand it. I don't understand the concept. I'm like, what you mean you could drink a glass of wine a day if you're pregnant, but I can't smoke a raw paper?
And then they'll take your baby if they find out you like.
They will, yes. They will take your baby away. They'll drug test you, take your baby away, like, bruh, over a blunt.
Over you being
like crack, I get that. Yeah. Weed, okay, and it just depends. Cause like I don't want to downplay it. Like you shouldn't just be out here just stoned out of your fucking mind while you're pregnant, sis. Like what's happening? But like it's your business, I feel like. As long as you're not smoking something that's like going to affect when people be like, oh, the baby gonna be slow. That baby might already be slow.
Your DNA gives me real slow.
Baby might already be slow. Hey, I'm a little slow. We might just be a little slow.
And they mental like when you look at certain kids, you're like they're a little slow. But
that baby gonna be chilled as fuck.
Like, I like you.
They're kind of like you. You're a little slow.
Yes.
That's all it makes sense. Like
maybe you do act like.
But would you disagree or agree with this girl, man, with the kids?
I told you I agree.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we all
bro.
agree. I
We
think
all
that,
agree?
like, yeah,
Okay.
a lot of other generations didn't have choices. So the fact that we are in a generation that has choices and they're not choosing little dirty, sticky ass kids, like that's so like shocking to some people. Like people think that like not everybody feels that, and I hear people nowadays where they're like, "You ain't the only one worried about getting pregnant. I'm so worried, nigga. I will name your baby Heaven. We are not having that kid. You think I'm gonna try to trap you? I think you're trying to trap me, bitch.
Wait,
I'm the catch.
hold on. I just caught on to that.
The joke.
That was so dark.
I can't. I am
Oh
a little
my
morbid. My
gosh.
bad, y'all.
The joke is hilarious.
That was so dark.
It's just,
I will name that baby Heaven because you are not the catch here,
The
and I
joke
don't
hit
want to
you
have your baby.
late.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
We both confused. So what's going on?
I ain't gonna say I disagree with you at all. Let me tell you something. let me tell you
Yo.
something. I don't disagree with you at all.
If you could get men pregnant, I would just be crazy. I'd be in prison because I'd be beating niggas up because you're not having my baby. You're not having my baby, nigga. Like, what did you talk about? So when a nigga be thinking like, yeah, I gotta do this because a bitch be trying to have my baby. Who?
I love so okay. So I
If
love dark
niggas
TikTok
had babies,
jokes.
do you know how many niggas would take advantage of child support?
Bruh. You
Like,
be
what?
paying a broke nigga.
Like, bro, I'm about to
Everything.
get all the new J's, bro. Like, my little child support check came in.
Because I would be the not shit bitch that don't work just so you don't get no child support.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Nigga
just
can
sell
get child
crack.
support. These niggas are
Like,
wild
oh,
out.
and she do hair on the side.
That's what
Yup.
you no,
Like,
you
yup,
ain't getting no
go to her
money.
house and go see.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it under the books.
So the funny shit is, I love dark TikTok jokes, right?
I'm very morbid.
And it was this one where it was like, let's do this like some gangster shit. And it's like the girl walking the dude, and it's like the girl pregnant, right? And she like turns the corner. He like, let's do this like some gangster shit. And he opens his hand to a stack of stairs, down a set of stairs.
Please.
I said, oh. Let's do this like some gangster shit.
It be jokes. It be jokes.
It be
I love a
jokes,
good
like-
joke. I'm like, she clearly not gonna fall down the stairs for real.
You know, he just hit her with a little.
Not on
she just
camera.
go, you know,
Yeah.
cut it
Now
off
it's too
first.
late at that point. If you could see that shorty pregnant, like, what? My nigga, you gonna catch a charge in this bitch.
Hey, they be
For
wild,
real.
bro. They be wild. Hey, okay. I gotta tell y'all this is the funniest shit ever. This shit had me crying for hours.
Were you already
It was,
laughing?
this, it was this video of this dude in New York, right? These dudes was chasing this nigga in New York. But he was he was running, but he was pushing a stroller, running for the niggas. Bro, they took the nigga's baby and threw it in the garbage.
No.
Bro, the baby was a toddler. So the baby's like 3.
No. So the nigga knows that you put him in the trash. The baby's like, bro, you say fuck me for?
Beat the nigga up and threw his baby in the trash.
Nah.
Imagine being that nigga's BM and somebody
Oh
sent you a video of
God.
your
Your
baby in the garbage.
Pussy ass
bro.
nigga. I would get my man.
Bro.
First of all, I feel like
You didn't fight for my baby, nigga.
I feel like his
You ain't trying
BM.
to see my
You're
kid
not
again.
gonna get my kid again.
I feel like his BM lost all respect for that man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he ain't
She
shit.
lost all respect for that
You
man.
do
that
not
day.
They probably was like, oh, it's not gonna hurt. They not gonna hurt the kid. No, I'm just gonna put him in the trash.
Bro, put the
What?
little nigga, and then recorded and the little nigga crying upside down in the car. And the nigga, they throw this nigga in a dumpster, but they do him on like one of the side streets that where it's like a trash bin. Nigga opened it up and
Like an Oscar the Grouch. The nigga like an Oscar the
Bro,
Grouch.
threw the little nigga in that. What?
Okay, I don't want to laugh about this, Jesus. I need a space.
Bro.
I need a space.
Bro, but just I just thought about his baby mama. I'm like, imagine
She was in
when
shambles.
she finds
Imagine thinking
out.
you fucked a nigga like that.
Yo, nigga, you really got our baby doing the garbage? I ain't got no respect for you no more.
He's so embarrassed. This not even your baby.
Anytime you want to argue with me, yeah, nigga, your baby, you had your baby thrown in the garbage, nigga. Like,
That would be his contact photo.
Oh my
My
god.
baby's under the
The
trash
baby-
can.
and the thing is, the video,
Say
bro,
no.
the baby upside down, though. I'm like, they grabbed your baby by the ankles and threw the little nigga in, like,
Not the trash can swirly.
bro.
That's fucked up. That kid's gonna be traumatized, bro.
Bro, I'm like, growing up, imagine when this video surfaced when he in high school. Like, nigga, you threw you in the garbage.
That's that kid's villain origin story. For sure. That kid's gonna be the villain.
His origin
Oh,
story is
man.
definitely
He's gonna
villain.
be a school shooter for sure if they don't get that under
Oh,
control right now.
Man, when I tell you, this is the ones you gotta watch out for.
If
Yeah,
I was,
know the backstory.
and you know what? If he shot me and I knew that he was the nigga in the trash can, I'd be like, yeah, you're right.
You
Yeah, you're
right.
right.
They threw you
I
in the
get it.
garbage.
I get it, because they did put you in the trash can. You had some trauma.
Bro.
I be trying to unpack it with a nigga.
And
That's
then
my problem.
The
Like,
thing
damn.
is, the video starts and he's running with the stroller, and they're on the side of him in a car.
And the kid just in the stroller too, holding
and
on.
he just like put this booking that bitch on pushing the stroller. Booking that bitch.
Who the fuck recorded
And
it?
then the next video is them throwing the baby in the garbage on the ground.
First of all,
That is where it
First of all, they
is.
said-
That's garbage.
Got
first
his
of all,
ass.
man, like if a
Got
nigga
his
with his
ass.
kid, bro.
I would have been talking about update.
After
After seeing him running.
Bro, this
Update
laughing
story time?
The caption on the video is just laughing emoji.
Well, that shit.
Oh my God. I really wouldn't. That's so absurd that you're like, do I not laugh at that? It's so absurd.
Oh, bro, I was dying. Let me tell you, I was.
As long as the baby was okay.
Oh, I only could run through scenarios of the baby mama when she. Bro, imagine the mom like somebody be like, Keisha,
Your baby in the trash.
yo, baby in the trash, bitch. Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you like, bitch, you lying. She sent her the video, and then imagine, Facebook go viral when, especially with some hood local
Yes.
shit.
Yeah,
18,000 views. Your
We
baby in the
are our
garbage.
biggest supporters when it comes to the nonsense.
Bro, 18,000 views, your baby crying. Oh,
Yeah, that would be my entry to Snapped.
man.
shit.
I would be in prison giving my interview story about why I killed that nigga. And put
But
his
that's the
body
dude.
in
I gotta
trash
kill
can.
them niggas. I can't rest.
Most
I
definitely,
gotta
bro.
kill you niggas.
Yeah.
Threw my baby in the trash, bro. Like everybody got to catch these power
I would
piles
literally
now,
be
bro.
raising my kid to kill them niggas.
You got a revenge story. Son.
You are now like Mission Impossible. This is your
Hell,
villain
man.
origin.
This is your
We gonna
destiny.
take 'em out.
We taking these
We gonna take them out. Everything I taught
18
you
years
before
down
that,
the road, we
trash.
cutting that shit.
Trash.
Oh, I need. You gotta let them know where the people can find you on social media and platforms.
Do I want y'all to find me?
Oh.
Do I want y'all to find me? Because sometimes y'all be annoying. If y'all find me, just don't be weird, okay? It's
Definitely.
Fly Girl Neek. It's gonna be Fly Girl Neek at Instagram. FLYGIRL.
It's gonna be under.
Underscore.
It's gonna be in. You gonna have a pop up.
K. Or also, I go by Medium Smoot. If you see me in the streets, call me Medium Smoot. Neek Mill.
Oh, that's funny as hell. That's it.
You want to find me? That's a wrap.
That's
That was the show.
Brother,
Like,
man,
Well,
at
all
it.
I gotta say is like, Neeks, the door is always open.
man,
Like,
when I
come
tell
back
you,
whenever.
I could come
Come
here. I love
back.
that. It's love.
whenever, because this shit was the most enjoyable shit.
Oh
ever.
my
I love
gosh.
that. That makes me happy.
This is probably one of the best episodes we have ever had. I ain't
Man.
gonna lie to you. This shit is
Real
hilarious.
fly girl shit.
Man, but
Okay.
it's been your boys. We back every week. Next week, like, share, subscribe. AJ Smoot. Terrell gonna be back next week. He literally called us halfway through the episode and was like, "Should I pull up?" Because he just got back. Just got back.
He
Your
missed
girl
out on a good
Neeks.
one.
Yeah. But man, follow Neeks on all the platforms, and we out. Peace.